Hey guys, long time no see, or at least it feels like a long time since I have turned this camera on myself. But here I am, and we need to talk. Stop the drama. Say what you gotta say. Fine, I'll get to it. So I am embarking on a whole new offering for my readers. Okay, but what does it mean? Chill. I'm I'm getting there. Can I build up? I'm a storyteller. So I'm asked fairly often, like often enough, how readers can support beyond just the normal purchase of books, merch, that type of thing. Another thing that I have been seeing a lot of lately, which is not at all a new concept. I think that I'm just more keen to it, is people wanting to support creative endeavors beyond just books and audiobooks, which is wonderful because I have creative endeavors beyond just books and audiobooks. To that end, I have started a Patreon page. What is that? Patreon is a website or service, if you want to call it that, that enables creators of all different types. I've seen tons of different people in different industries using Patreon as a way for people who support them, their readers, their listeners, their watchers, fans, whatever you want to call it. It's a way to support them in a more consistent manner. More likely than not, you've heard of it before. Like I said, it's pretty popular, but the way that it works is that you would sign up for whatever subscription you chose. You would pay that subscription on a monthly basis, and that money would go directly into helping me create bigger. You get enough of my money already, CCJ. This is a fair point, which is why for whatever subscription tier you sign up for, you're going to get benefits as well. This is absolutely not a one-way street. I have spent time doing spreadsheets and thinking it through and talking it over with my business manager, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, to figure out a way that this is beneficial for both of us. Okay, I'm listening. So there'll be 5 tiers, or technically 4. And I realized, yes, I do realize that I held up both hands, which would make 10. 5 tiers, technically 4. $5 a month. That's the first level. We're calling it the fundamentals. What you're going to get in the fundamentals level is sneak peeks, early access, et cetera, for whatever I am working on at that time. I'm talking about whole first chapters, extended samples. You will get to see like my inspo pictures for the characters if I'm doing that for that particular project. I'm talking about like real insider inner circle type stuff. We will also be getting some exclusive short story updates on different characters throughout the CCJ multiverse or universe or whatever we're gonna call it. We're also introducing something called Castaways, which is my projects that I have started but do not intend to go back to. I don't know. Maybe if you guys like that stuff, maybe it'll force me to like take a second look at it or think about it again. No guarantees on that. I'm just saying maybe. And then probably the most exciting thing is the CCJ Book of the Month book club that we are going to be starting that is exclusive to patrons. Every month, we're going to pick a book from my backlist. We're starting with Love and Other Things, taking it all the way back to the beginning, but we are going to read it as a community and then have a chat about it. I'm thinking about maybe Clubhouse or something like that so that we can really get into it, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm going to talk to you guys about it before we make that type of decision to see what you guys want to do, what format you guys want to do for this chat. So that is tier 1. Tier 2 is the essentials. I'm very proud of my little, is that a pun? I don't think it's a pun. I don't know. Anyway, in the essentials tier, which is $10 a month, you're going to get everything from the first tier, and you're going to get a copy of any ebook release that I put out that is not Amazon exclusive, which if you've been following me recently, you know that I have not done Amazon exclusive. Like that's not, I guess, that's not my norm anymore. And so any release that I have, you are going to get access to that. In addition to that, whatever our book of the month read is, if you don't already own it, you'll be getting a copy of the book of the month release as well. You will also get your name shouted out in the acknowledgments page inside the book, and you will get early access to any type of swag or merch sales, anything like that I do where there's only a very limited number that I'll be doing. You will get early access to those sales. So that is tier 2, $10 a month. All right, so now we're on to tier 3A. Get it? A for audio, 3A. I like it. You see it? You're a person who, you know, the books and all of that, you're into it, but you prefer to have something in your ear. You need a little flavor in your ear. This is going to be the tier for you. This tier is $15 a month. And for that $15 a month, you're going to get everything in tier 1 and tier 2. And additionally, you are going to get a copy an early copy actually, of any audiobooks that I put out through the year. You are also going to get sneak peeks of those audio releases, you get to hear a little something first from time to time, and you'll get occasional voting input on what I do next in audio. You'll get to have some input into which projects y'all want brought to the audio format. So that is tier 3A, A for audio, and it is $15 a month. On the other hand, we have tier 3B, B for books, meaning paperback books, meaning something that you can hold in your hands. For $17 a month, you will get everything in tier 1 and tier 2, and instead of the audiobook, you will get the paperback copy of any releases that I have throughout the year. In addition to that, every other month, you're going to get access to special paperback ordering. That means that all these, CJ, when are you going to sell copies of this? And CJ, when are you going to sell copies of that? This is going to be your opportunity to get those, because every other month, I'm going to open it up where whatever you want from my catalog, if it is available in paperback, you can order it directly from me and it'll be signed. And you will also occasionally find in your mailbox, if I do any type of special edition paperbacks, like what I did with Relationship Goals, if I do anything like that, you will get those for free. And we're gonna see all kinds of cool covers, maybe some hardcover stuff. We're gonna have some fun with that. Now, I do need to put on your mind that these will only go out one time a month. And so if you join after I've already sent out the paperback shipment for that month, you will just end up with the next paperback shipment. But this is not saying that you're going to get a paperback every month. It's for new release paperbacks and the occasional surprise paperback. We good? We good? You got me. You follow me. That one is $17 a month. And now we're on to the Big Daddy tier. Tier 5 technically, because 3A and 3B, that's two different ones, but we're calling it tier 5. My Jonesies. And y'all can thank Nicole Foss for the name, because she is the one who initially came up with the Jonesies. The Jonesies tier is $50 a month. And what you get for that $50 a month is swag. Every other month, meaning every 2 months, so 6 times a year, you will get a package from me. That package is going to be full of surprises, and those surprises could include, but are not limited to, t-shirts, mugs, glasses, keychains, stickers, tote bags, canvases, art prints, what else? Candles, wax melts, all kind of stuff. Y'all know how I like to do. So instead of the traditional way that I would typically do this, where I would have just this limited number, and if you got it, you got it, and if you didn't, I'm sorry, I only had a limited amount. You can guarantee your swag is going to come every 2 months, and it's always going to be something different. It's always going to be something new, and it is always going to be something fun. I'm already thinking about what the holiday Jonesy box is going to look like, and it's going to be lit. But in addition to the swag, you get everything from all the other tiers before it. That means that in addition to this swag box with your two or three merch items every other month, you are also going to get any paperback releases that I have, any surprise paperbacks that I sent out, any audiobook releases that I have, any ebook releases that I have, all of that good stuff. You're going to get all of that, and that one is $50 a month. And I like Happy Mail. And so on the occasion that I just feel like sending something, you'll be in that number. What I have not mentioned yet, because there is no real announcement to be made yet, is that in the very near future, I'm going to be going bigger. What that mean? I literally just said that there was no announcement to be made yet. I can't talk about it because it's not ready to be talked about yet. But you brought it up. I know I brought it up so that I can prep people and so I can tell, you know what? There is going to be another tier. There is going to be a tier that supports my digital creation efforts in other media format. What does other media formats mean? Podcasts, web series, TV, movies, whatever my brain can come up with. As an independent creator, it has been clear to me for a long time that I am not going to be able to wait on the approval of anyone to keep creating and to keep exploring the things that I am capable of and can do. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't keep waiting. I can't keep waiting on the powers that be to decide that what I do is good enough when I already know that it is. And I already know it is because of y'all. So we're going to make this thing happen, y'all. We're going to make this thing happen, and we are going to have a whole lot of fun along the way. And I can't wait to get started. Let's go.